Hey everyone, welcome to Afterwards. So this was our first episode of Heroes of the Feigned Coast, which is sort of gonna be a way for us to like rotate a bunch of players. It's gonna be a bunch of episodes that are sort of more episodic. This one already cheats because we had to split it into two parts because of time constraints, which I think it actually worked better. But we're gonna kind of stay in a closer area. We're gonna do more like singular adventures. And this is gonna be a campaign that we keep coming back to as Christine sort of runs Marenton for a little while. So in this episode, let's see, part one, we went from Marenton to Cromer to investigate the Nexus portal, which Vel quickly found is not actually the thing. Well, it is acting up, but it is not the, it wasn't acting up at this moment, but what they did find was a bunch of Crusaders that are being led by a guy named Tonbert, and his goal is to kind of, well, you've seen the episode if you're watching this afterwards. So Tonbert was fun. Tonbert is sort of my, now that Christine has taken a paladin level, I thought it would be really fun to create a mirror paladin that she really it's to help her learn and sort of demonstrate like how a paladin can go too far, like what lawful stupid actually looks like, which is, you know, you're not allowing anyone to do any evil, and he's probably gonna start smiting people who get in his way, or at least trying to smite them. And that's, you know, that's no bueno. So that was a lot of fun. I loved playing the Crusaders because they're just fun comic relief. And then we went down, and I was really happy when Brian said that he wanted to play a coastal druid because he got water breathing as a 5th level spell. So that, when I had this whole underwater dungeon plan, I was like, am I gonna have to just leave a convenient scroll of underwater breathing, or am I gonna have to give them a bunch of magic items up front? And it was like, oh yes, Brian can just cast it. So that made that whole section really, really easy. I loved exploring through the creepy dungeon. The first half was all just ambiance, sort of setting up this bad guy, setting up what his whole thing was, which he obviously just likes playing God down here in his little aboleth hole. He's not the only aboleth, I'm sure, in the area, but he's just probably one of many, with a few Kotoa worshippers that he keeps. The religious thread that kind of runs out through these two sessions was kind of on purpose, kind of by accident. Brian really tipped it over into the realm of like, oh God, this is a really fun theme for this episode, which is sort of zealotry or sort of religion. So then we got halfway into the aboleth fight, and we were kind of running long on time, which is great that we got to do the battle right in the second half. So we called it after the first half because Kevin had to run. That mind control is brutal, being able to just like zappy zap those guys and have them be under my control. Patrick was dealing a ton of damage as his rogue. That's great to see a rogue, because Jamie was a rogue before, but he was really under-leveled, so he didn't really get a chance to be as roguey as he could possibly be. So it's great to see like a really competent, sorry Jamie, competent rogue really wreck shop on those Kotoa and just cut their heads off with the sneak attack, especially underwater, like with the pushing off and everything. That was really great, and I really loved the way that the players really picked up the idea of underwater combat and sort of ran with it rather than letting it become sort of a hindrance. It really started at first to be a hindrance with the way that you have the disadvantage on attacks against most of the weapons. I think it might also be a great eye-opener for the party to maybe pack some weapons that you can use in situations like that. And I'm gonna suggest that to them, that, you know, maybe Christine, she had the javelins luckily, but maybe she keeps a trident kind of handy. Anyway, let's see. I think that was everything with the first session. We'll cut into the next session pretty soon. So thanks for watching Afterwards. Follow me on Twitter. Check out our Patreon. I will see you next week.